What's up, party people? I hope you are doing all right. All right, so if you've already seen parts of the grid that's happening, yes, I am creating a tutorial and I'm going to give it to you right here, right now, and it's going to be live. I'm Imani Allen, owner of Priceless Faith Productions, where we help you create the omnipresence and impact that you desire for your brand. And today we're going to be talking about Clubhouse. Who, what, when, where, why, and how. So let's get right into it. First of all, I just want to shout out my cousin Sassy Smith. She is the one that got me connected. She nominated me to be on. Thank you so much, cuz. Much appreciation. So, who created Clubhouse? That would be Paul Davison and Rohan. Seth Rohan. Yes, Paul Davison and Seth Rohan have created the amazing Clubhouse app. And what is the Clubhouse app? The Clubhouse app. The Clubhouse app. Excuse me, guys. The Clubhouse app is an audio drop-in social network. And quickly, and I'm gonna say how quickly for me personally. Within 7 days, it became my favorite app. Why is that? Because it literally gave everybody the ability to literally talk all day, all night. Hi, Polly. How you doing, love? You definitely got to get on this. You would love this app. So I'm talking about the Clubhouse app. And you got an iPhone too, girl. Yes. So Clubhouse. We talk about the who, we talk about the what. And now we're going to talk about when is the best time to go on Clubhouse. The best time to, I love you too, girl. I love you. Yes, I texted you not too long ago. Cora changed your number and everything like that. Put you in the group chat. I put you in the group text. So yes, when is the best time to go on Clubhouse? Anytime you want. Anytime you want to go on Clubhouse, you can literally go on Clubhouse, because you know what? It does not sleep. People are on there. They're doing, you know how I do those 24-hour marathons on Facebook from time to time. They are on and rocking all day long. And what's up, Poetic and Poetic S down there too? Shoot, she has some rooms on there as well. She has some great stuff, especially for the mompreneurs out there and those who are homeschooling their children. Definitely connect with her. She has some rooms on Clubhouse. Now we're going to get more into it. Where is Clubhouse? Clubhouse is everywhere. Currently only on iPhone, but there's iPhones all over the world, people. I'm talking, there's people in Africa, there's people in the UK, there's people in Germany, there's people all over the world that are connected to Clubhouse. Excuse me. How do I know that there are people all over the world? I'm going to give you a great example. For one, my friend Tom Sales, he's in Australia. He's on Clubhouse. Two, they literally did the Lion King live show the other day, and oh my God, it was so good. It moved many people to tears. It was amazing. They had live music. The people on the app, they just connected through the Cotton Club, and they decided to just go over lines from the Lion King, because this guy came on and his voice was phenomenal. And I mean, we broke the internet, you guys. There was a matinee showing, and then there was also an evening show, and then there was a kids room after, and they literally did every part as well as narrations. And they had a whole PTR, aka pull to refresh, you know, when we refresh our screens, and the screens and the avies changed all throughout. Like, it was a phenomenal show. It was great. Ava DuVernay stopped in, and like, it was so cool to be in the same room, quote unquote, kind of like sitting next to her. And like, she even liked my tweet about that. So that made my day. I was like freaking out for 20 minutes. I kid you not. And so, yes. All right. So we went over the who, we went over the what, we went over the when, we went over the where. We're going to go over the why. Why is this important? Clubhouse is important because it's imperative that if you are really trying to break in and out of the world, it's going to require you to do some new things. Get in early while it's still in beta mode. Talkstar is going to be about 78, 79 more days before they go public and they go live. So now is the perfect time to get on there, put your brand on there, put yourself out there, and let people know who you are and add your value. That's the biggest part, adding your value. You add your value. How to use Clubhouse. Now, we're going to break it down. I took some screenshots and I'm going to show you guys. And because my other device was acting up and was acting janky and all stuff like that, I sent some screenshots from my phone to my IG. hooked it up to the laptop. So we're just going to go it step by step. I'm going to break it down for you guys in great detail. Break in and break out of the world. Yes, queen, you know it. So I'm going to turn the screen around and we're going to break it down. So one thing that you're definitely going to need right away is a banging bio. But I'll show you more about that. Let's get into it. All right. Turning the screen around. Turn the beat around. Talking about percussion. Is it percussion? All right, don't worry about all these apps and all stuff like that. This is the app that we're looking at, Clubhouse. And by the way, his name is Bomani, and he is a musician, and he was one of the key musicians on The Lion King, and is one of the main people for the Cotton Club, which is super awesome, a club that they have started on Clubhouse where they literally, everybody changes their Avi to their favorite jazz artist, and it has to be black and white, and it kind of gives you that club vibe, and it's really fun because it takes away the video, it takes away the pictures. This app is about audio. You're going to hear it when you go into these rooms. You got to read the room, you're going to hear the vibe, and you're going to feel people's energy without pictures and without video because you literally are only using audio. So you're going to click the Clubhouse. Next, we're going to go over here. Now, when you open up your Clubhouse, this is what you're going to see. You're going to see this here, this, and then this right here. This whole section right here is called the hallway. All right, so we're going to break it down because what I did was I opened up each one and we're going to break each of them down for you. So this whole thing is called the hallway. When you scroll up, what you're going to see is a bunch of different rooms, and some of them are clubs. If you see that greenhouse, that also means it's a club, and you have to work at getting yourself an actual club on the Clubhouse because anybody can have a room. And so when you see these speech bubbles right here, this is letting you know who's talking in these rooms. Hey, fun fact, Spectacular Smith, he actually, that's from Pretty Ricky. So he actually retweeted something a while back. All right. Playboy Spec. All right, so when you click start a room, remember right here, start a room. When you click start a room, this is going to pop up. You can create an open room, you can create a social room, you can create a closed room, and then if you are part of groups and they've made you, they've given you that opportunity, you can actually create it in the groups that you're in. So this is the Binge TV, those who like to binge TV. Midas Minds, pretty good group. And moving on up right here with Justin, who's super awesome. And then you can click Let's Go. Next, over here, you got the Find People to Follow. And I'm going to show you how to get to that, right? When you open up your screen here, you see this right here? This right here, that's the Find People to Follow. And you find people to follow, you're going to see that come up. You're going to see this come up right there. What's up, Tony So Fly? When you see find people to follow, a whole bunch of people are going to show up, and then you're going to see that follow button. You could choose to follow them. You can literally search people's names, people who are in your contacts, and you can follow them that way. We're going to get to this right here because I was in a room earlier, and as you can see, my mic was on mute, and I got permission. And so when you have here, this little section here, there's a little part at the top of your screen when you first come in, right? Remember your home screen, this right here. This is how you're going to invite people. This is how you see what's coming up next. You see all of these times here, what's coming up today. This is the calendar. These are your notifications, and that's how you get to your profile. All right. So now, right after we see who to follow, you can also invite people. And here's where you can see the invites that you have. My goodness gracious, everything acting janky today. That's wild. So we're just going to go this way. So it tells me how many invites I have. Now, when you first have a Clubhouse, when you first get the app, you literally only have one invite. But your girl was able to get 3 more after I got about 150 followers, as well as I believe I was also because I was active on the app as well. So I have 3 invites, 2 more. And fun fact, fun fact, if you have no invites and one of your friends who also has an iPhone decides to hop on Clubhouse and join the waiting list, guess what? You can actually let them in without using an invite, even if you have one or if you don't. They literally tell you that, and it's really, really cool. And so, like, I let Jeremy Van Winkle in, as well as someone else. I forget who or when, but I let a couple people in. I let Maylene in. She's awesome. And so when you let people in, or when you nominate them and give them your invite, on their bio at the very bottom is going to say who they're nominated by. All right, so back at it. That's a little hack. So you don't always have to wait for invites. If your friends are already on it, just go ahead, download the app, and make sure you guys are friends in each other's phones already. Contact, phone number, all that jazz, and they can let you in. Now, when you click that calendar part says upcoming for you. And it lets you know what's coming up on the day that you're on, as well as other things. So like for this one at midnight, which is already going right now, there's a homeroom, and it's from HTGR 101, How to Get Rich. And so there's a whole lot of events and things like that happen. A lot of people show up to these things. Now, if you wanted to create an event, you can click that add calendar button, and you can create your own event. You can put your name, who you're doing it with. You can add co-hosts and guests, date, time, host club if you're hosting a club with it, as well as put your description up to 200 characters. What's up? Ice Pick Mezzy. I hope I'm saying your name right, love. All right. And so now when you click that notification bell that's at the top, it looks like a bell. It's how you're going to see your notification. It's going to show you the activity. It's going to let you know what's happening. So people will invite you to rooms. They'll invite you to clubs. People will invite you to, or ping you to things that are happening now. A ping is like a tag. And the only way that you can actually get pinged or punged or panged is if that person is following you. And so people will ping me to stuff, or people will schedule things that are happening. Like for an example, Ariane Fonseca scheduled writers, poets, motivational speakers for Sunday, January 10th at 8 p.m. The Shark, that is Damon John, yes, scheduled When is a Man Ready to Dedicate Themselves to a Woman for Wednesday, December 30th at 6 p.m. And so there are a ton of things that will happen. These are where you'll see people following you, etc., etc. And now we're going to talk about bios. Bios are extremely huge and very, very important. And I'm going to break it down for you, the reason why. The reason why you want to have your bio is because when you get started and when you start hopping in rooms, and if you're invited up to speak, or if you even want to go up to speak after you've read the room and realize that you can add value, it's imperative to make sure that your bio is ready to go. Because the moderators, now to be a moderator, all you have to do is start a room, or if one of your friends start a room and they invite you to become a moderator, then you're going to get like this little green bean up there. And to be a moderator, and one of their duties is to also actually look at your profile. They're going to look at your profile, especially if they are people higher up, they're making 6 and 7 figures, etc., etc. They're going to look at your bio because they want to see if you can help them, if they can help you, if you are looking for each other. And so it's imperative. So right here, you want an emoji at the beginning, and you want an emoji at the end of the first 3 lines, and I will break it down even more. So I just put a nice little synopsis, nice summary: God, encouragement, business, and humor, determination, humility, YouTube, sweat equity, and sweat equity build my expertise. And then I broke down, basically a quick sentence of what it is that I do. And then I'm like, hey, 10x your marketing. And then you can really get creative with your bios, guys. And so let's see if this pulls up. Thank you for hanging tight with me. I know it's a little difficult concerning recording tonight, but we're going to make it through, y'all. And so I've got my LLC, my CPA, then I've got my certificates, and I decided to list it. Now, you don't have to do it like I did it, but what you want is you want to fill out the bio. There is a lot of space for you to really fill out your bio. Like I put my certificates that I've gotten so far this year. I put student, how I surround myself with people like intentionally whom I've chosen to rock with and roll with, and even more here. So my spiritual mentor, that's Ron Tolliver. Lifestyle mentor is one of my cousins, Tracy. Marketing mentor, that's Billie Jean is Marketing. Sales mentor, that's Grant Cardone. And hey, average CEO, this is 65 books per year. So far, I'm 2 out of 65. Due date is next year, November 21st, 21. And then you're also going to want to include, this is a very important key, why are you on Clubhouse? So I put, why am I on Clubhouse? Simple answer, to learn and edify. And then I also broke down some more stuff concerning my bio. I just, wrote down a whole bunch of stuff. So literally, if you want more information or if you want help creating your bio, just let me know. I can hook you up. And at Amimani Allen, or you can just see my bio, and it really just goes into like everybody's writing a lot in their bio, like for real, for real. And so like I put one of my favorite quotes: if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Paul Oberschneider. And a whole bunch of stuff. So we're just gonna go past my bio because that sucker's still going. Like, you see what I'm saying? And these are just the screenshots. All right, and so we finally made it to the bottom of my bio. A lot of people, especially the speakers, they're going to put their Cash App because we are dropping free gems all day long, and you can connect your Twitter as well as your Instagram. Highly recommend to make sure that your Twitter bio and your Instagram bio is up to where you want it to be. That is leading to the links for your business. That is leading to the links for your portfolios, etc., etc. And like I said, I was nominated, right? When I got my invite, I got it from my cousin Sassy Smith, and I joined December 18th, 2020. And shouts out to everybody that's following me. This is 12 days. And things are still on and popping. So like I said, you're definitely going to want to follow my cousin Sassy. Just going to pull up for it right here. All right. So Sassy sat at Sass 5th Avenue. And this is my cousin, y'all. Sassy, she's out in DMV. She's worked all over the world. She has even worked in Paris, France, y'all. And she's done a lot of things out in, Paris, LA, and NY Fashion Week, short film, stage plays, etc., etc. She's a professional MUA educator, mentor, specializing in beauty, editorial, and runway makeup. And she's down to connect to create dope work. And fun fact, yes, she's got her IG connected, but fun fact, she was nominated by Montel Jordan. Yes, the Montel Jordan. What's up, JBM2 Talent? The Montel Jordan legit hooked my cousin up with an invite. That's really cool. And so I'm going to break it down even more as we're going through the tutorial, you guys. So here we have 3 buttons. One's to follow. This can set up how you want to get the notifications from the person that you're following. This will also show, when you click that, it lets you know other people that you can follow. Similar to when you're on IG, you follow somebody and then other profiles show up right then and there. It's letting you know whom else you may be interested in following. So when you click that notification bell, you can choose always, sometimes, or never ever. And I'm gonna make sure, when my cousin speaks, I want to be there, and I'll get the notification for that. And like I said, when you click this little thing with the stars here, it shows up people to follow, and it's going to show a bunch of people. You can click see more, a bunch of suggestions. So now, what you saw over here, right here, was that I was literally in a room, and I was also one of the speakers. And how you know I'm one of the speakers is because you see this right here. You see the mic and you see it crossed out. That crossed out means I'm muted. Once you get invited up, or if you decide to go up and speak, you want to make sure that you're muting your mic when someone else is talking, because when that's not there, when that's unclicked, unscratched out, you are live. Your mic is hot. Everybody can hear everything you're doing. That add button means you can ping somebody to the room. Now remember, you can only ping somebody to the room if they're following you. This peace sign, this is the peace sign that allows you to leave a room without disturbing anybody. Hey, what's up, Nick? And so that's a really cool part. And then right here lets you know how many people or plus people are in the room. So like I said, I was currently in a room. So I'm going to show you which room I was in. I was in with the club, moving on up, fashion truck by the amazing Just 10. And that's just 10. Make sure you follow him. Like, he is a freaking beast. Like the man is a fashion icon, and he's even getting higher and higher. And hey, shout out to Springfield, Mass. From Springfield. This is my cousin. She works with him. It's amazing the people that you meet. I just want to say that. And so make sure you follow him and connect with him. What's up, Grooming by Juanita? What's up? And so this right here is a club. Remember, I said that house lets you know that there's a club. And I asked beforehand to make sure I got permission that I could post this. And because we're not supposed to, you cannot record. It's not good. It's against the community guidelines, recording. And so you have to ask for permission to make sure that you're good to go. And so this is an actual room by a woman by the name of Holmes. So make sure you follow her. And so up here, this little thing right here, you click that. It's going to show you the community guidelines. This, of course, is your profile. This gets you back to the hallway, which it shows all rooms. And this is letting you know who's speaking. As you can see, remember the mics. So we're all on this. We all have the stage, and there's more people that also have the stage as well. And those green beans right there, you see that? Those green things right there, that makes the moderators. Moderators get to make more moderators, pull people up when people raise their hands, etc., etc., and move people back to the audience. And remember, I said the peace sign means you can leave quietly, add ping, and then, you know, if I wanted to talk, all I'd do is click this mic button, and then my mic will be hot. All right. That's a really good group, by the way. And so when you're in rooms, what's really cool is that, and I'm going to break it down. And I apologize if the audio quality has changed. Let me know if you can tell the difference. I don't want my phone to die on me. What's up, Uncle Shoni Macaroni? Oh, that's fun, that rhymes. Gary Wines. Hello there, Gary Wines. Breaking down the Clubhouse. I'm giving you a full tutorial today. And so when you're in the room, right, and you scroll down, you're going to see a section that says followed by the speakers. All these people are followed by the people that are speaking above. And then it also shows other people in the room. And these up and oftentimes a lot of people here will soon be right up there because everybody is literally networking with each other. And so if you see these little party hats, the little party celebrations, that means they are new to the platform. And that goes away in about a week. All right, on to the next part. So PTR means pull to refresh. And that's when you're going to put your finger on the screen, pull it down, the little circle is going to come up and it's going to refresh. And a lot of the times they will do a PTR when more people hop in the room because they want everybody to see who's the moderators, who's speaking. Sometimes people will leave and the order will change just a smidge. Like say Trey hopped out, but he's still there. His picture will still be there. But if he popped out, what we would have to do is pull to refresh so we could see that he left. And then everybody will just kind of move up in the order that they came in. Right. And so do you remember when I said this little section here looks like a little page, right? That is the community guidelines. And so you can literally go through Clubhouse's community guidelines. Let's see if it shows up. Oh, it's acting up. It's moving too slow. So we're going to zoom in over here. That's the community guidelines last updated December 5th. Hi there, etc., etc. So you can go through that. Now, Justin Haynes. Remember I told you about Justin. JUS10H. So this man is super awesome. And he's also the moderator of the room there. And he's from Springfield, and he's done a lot. So make sure you follow him. He's been in Paris. He is an amazing fashion designer. And so when you're in the rooms, you can literally click on, so for an example, when I clicked on Justin's Avi from the room, fashion truck that we were in, this is what pops up. It gives you a quick synopsis and summary of everybody's room. And so when you click mine, remember those 3 lines I told you about? It gives you a quick synopsis. And if I wanted, because, hello, Westside Gypsy, and if I wanted, because I'm a speaker, I can definitely move myself to the audience. Or the moderators can do it for me. Either way. And so, right, if I wanted to ping someone to the room, got amazing people right here. Ryan's awesome. Got Miss Cheesecake and a whole bunch of awesome people. So these people I can ping because they're following me like I'm following them. And that's really cool. Right. And so what I did was I moved myself back into the audience. I clicked my name, my Abby, and I just wanted to show you guys how you can move yourself back to the audience. And so when you move back to the audience, this is what you have. You can leave quietly, you can ping somebody to the room, or you can raise your hand. And when you raise your hand, that's to ask to speak, or sometimes the moderators will want you to speak and they'll ask you to speak when they just click on your aviator. What's up, Batty Cash? All right. And so, like I showed you guys before, these are the people speaking. And because I moved myself to the audience, I'm over here because I'm followed by quite a few speakers. I'll show up in this section. If I wasn't, I'll show up in this section. But not too long after this, a lot of these people here, they're going to show up in that section. And so that is a nice synopsis and a little bit of a breakdown of how to work Clubhouse. I will definitely be making another tutorial I'm thinking about, because I really want to break it down even more and really take it to the next level, because I just want to make it happen for you. Things are moving rapidly, and I was just in there. Sassy pinged me to the room. I joined, and then I'll come up and speak, and we support each other. We're talking about, hey, knowing your worth as an artist, whatever field you're in. And there's a lot of encouragement groups. There's a lot of groups there's groups for everything. From naughty groups to clean groups to holy groups to encouragement groups to entrepreneurship groups, marketing groups, music groups. There's rapping groups, poetry groups. There's so many, and I say groups, but like it's similar to rooms, right? On Facebook we have groups. Groups are similar to rooms right here on Clubhouse. So yes, that's a nice breakdown of all the videos. Talk soon. Have a phenomenal day, and let me know if you need some help with Clubhouse. Yes, I am offering to help with bios. So if you need help with someone writing your bio, I'll do it for a good $50, and you'll be all set, ready to go. I can walk you through it. If you've got an iPhone, let me know, and just know that whom you follow will also show you the rooms that you see. So, quality over quantity. Julian Wright says that, and he's really big on Clubhouse. In fact, I went into one of his groups. I think it was Hustler Hacks 101 or Hustlers 101, and we, everybody goes up in there and they're like, hey, please check out my bio, please fix it. A lot of us were fixing it as we were waiting our turn to speak and being encouraged by the moderators. They're the OGs of the app. But what he said is so true. So make sure you get on there, follow me at Amimani Allen, and have a wonderful, wonderful